Oh, we are in for a treat today. This is Dragon Link versus DDD, and I gotta admit, this is the first time I've seen Dragon Link on the channel in ever, really. Maybe back in the days on Master Duel, but yeah, no, this is different. So here, we do see that the opponent started with Visions, and I believe chained a Rokket, Quick Launch. It's not called Rokket anything. Which allowed him to draw 2, discard the droplet, and then he's going to go ahead and have the Rokket Loader be summoned as well. Rokket Loader being summoned with the Quick Launch allowed him to get the Absorator, and now he links off into Striker to grab the Boot Sector Launch. Now he's going to go link 2 into the Lingerous Dragon, and that's going to allow the Absorator to add the Rokket Tracer, and he still has not normal summoned here, so if he wants to, he could just opt to normal, but instead he is going to special summon the Rokket Tracer effect to pop the field spell and bring out the Silver Rokket Dragon. Now, from here, he's going to go ahead and link 3 into the new Trisboral. Oh no, that's not Trisboral. Which one is this one? This one is Breach Boral Dragon. Of course, if it's link summon, you get to add a Boral spell and trap from deck to the hand. And then quick effect, you can target a dark monster you control. It gains 500 attack, or if it's no longer in the field, you can special summon a Rokket monster from deck in defense position instead. So oh, maybe he's not using that effect actually. He's using the Silver Rokket as Chain Link 2, which is going to go ahead and look at the opponent's extra deck and then banish a card from it. So, never mind. Yeah, I forget Silver Rokket had that unique effect. And he's going to go ahead and banish the Flame Genghis. Okay. Now from here, the Breach Boral will resolve, adding probably one of my favorite trap cards of all time, which is the Boral Reboot, right? The Boral Reboots being amazing. And I guess Silver Rokket doesn't negate the activation, right? So looks like the Breach Boral has really good synergy with the Silver Rokket, and that allows him to summon the Rokket Caliber. From here, he's going to go into a link summon of now the Trisboral Dragon. Yeah, I guess the other one was a link too. So Trisboral Dragon will go ahead and add the double interlock, which is going to allow him to fusion or ritual summon, but I imagine most just play the fusion monster, and this will go ahead and allow him to fusion by banishing the materials from the graveyard, including a Rokket monster. This is probably just bringing out Fatal Flare and not the Furious Dragon, but unfortunately this will get randomly stopped by the Ghost Bell. It looks like he didn't really have any other graveyard effects at this point, right? Yeah, not until the Ghost Bell here, but now, whew. Wow, sorry, I have to take a step back here. He's also playing Mitsurugi. I remember seeing this in person, but I quickly forgot. And I don't think any of these monsters dragon lock you, right? No, not at all. He is only locked into darks, which means that this Habakiri is just going full combo here. This is going to allow him to add the Saji, tribute Saji to grab the ritual, and it looks like he hard drew the Murakumo as well, which means he is going to go ahead and ritual summon out the Murakumo to go ahead and tribute the Habakiri. Habakiri add the Mitsurugi Mirror. From here, we're going to see Mirror activate to tribute the Murakumo and ritual summon out the Habakiri. And then Murakumo is going to go ahead and add prayers, and then special summon it back onto the field. That color me surprised. I was not expecting any of this here. Ooh, all right, time to recover. Now from here, we're going to see him Xyz into the Zombie Vampire. And what will this mill off of the Rokket player's deck? Now that I think about it, he has to be playing 60 cards, right? So we're going to see Rokket Tracer, Quick Launch, Rokket Loader, and Baldrake, I believe that was. From here, he's going to go ahead and now link 1 into the Pisty. Oh, wow. Yeah, Pisty does have a zone that it can summon into right here. Pisty's going to go ahead and summon what, though? Because there is, like, a lot of I mean, I guess all the targets are not even that crazy. So he's going to go for the Lingerous Dragon. And now here he's going to more than likely rank 5 into the Boral and Dragon. So the Boral and Dragon, everyone knows what this does. You can target one effect monster on the field and a rocket monster in the graveyard, negate the effect, and then summon the monster, right? So I guess technically Boral End is an extender here, because he could target the zombie vampire, right? I don't remember if that's the case, but it looks like now he will use his normal summon to go ahead and summon out the Perulia. Yeah, looks like zombie vampire wouldn't be affected. So he's going to target the Perulia and then summon out the Rocket Tracer. And the Delingerous, I believe this doesn't get an effect here. If a rocket monster is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it but banish it. So now he's going for the second Link 5, which is the newer one that came out in Burst Protocol, Boral Shroud Dragon. Got it. This one cannot be tributed, and this can negate the effect of one face-up card your opponent controls, but you have to target a rocket monster you control. So the ideal setup is you go Boral in first, summon a Tracer or anything really, and then you go Boral Shroud to have a second face-up negate. This one is any face-up card though, so this is not that bad. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and, let's see, summon out the Tracer here. Once will face up on the field at the start of the battle phase, you can summon a Link 4 or lower Boral. No, that's not the monster effect that he used. Was it maybe End? No. I don't know how he got the Tracer summon, but we'll just leave it at that for now. Oh, actually, that's probably the Silver Rocket, right? If it was destroyed by card effect, you can summon a rocket. Ah, okay, there we go. So now, yeah, here we're going to see the opponent activate. Ugh, man, I didn't pay attention. But anyways, that will be negated by the Boral Reboot. Boral Reboot being able to reset it here, which is amazing. Let me read Boral Reboot. Oh, well, it looks like he picks up his cards, and we'll go straight to game number 2. All right, so here we're going to see the DDD opponent go first. DDD opponent is going to go ahead and start with the Zero Doom Queen Machinex. This will allow him to place a Dark Contract card, right, onto the field. And then from here, we are going to see him activate the Dark Contract of Zero Gate to pop the Zero Queen and special summon out the Kepler. Kepler from here will go ahead and add a Dark Contract of his own, which should probably be the OG Dark Contract with the something king. I forgot, it's been a while since I read DDD cards. I guess I could always look it up. Dark Contract with the Gates. Is that it? Looks like it is, yeah. Now from here he goes ahead and adds the DD Count Surveyor, which will discard Necro Slime to special summon itself. Not bad, not bad. From here we will go ahead and see him search, because I believe this can add him a Fiend Monster DD, which is 0 attack and 0 defense. This will now allow him to grab the Copernicus, and then Copernicus will go ahead and normal summon itself to dump a DD monster. This will dump the DD Griffin. Okay. Or not. Maybe he chooses his mind to change it, rather. That'll be the Land Soldier. Got it. So now Land Soldier will go ahead and pop Dark Contract with the Gate to special summon itself, and then probably change its effect to become level 4. And that'll allow him to XC summon into the probably the new rank 4 Wise Solomon, right? Wise King Solomon. Detach the Land Soldier to go ahead and now search for a DD card, or is it a Dark Contract? Looks like it is a DD monster. So that'll be adding the DD Griffin. From here, he will go ahead and overlay into the Marksman King Tell, which now he can go ahead and link off into the grave in order to summon out the Gilgamesh. The Marksman King Tell is going to be amazing because it will allow him to search, and the Gilgamesh is going to chain block by placing 2 scales, which is going to be likely the Ragnarok. Why was that in the grave? Maybe he added it back to hand or deck, I don't know. Anyways, this will set out the King Ragnarok and another copy of the Zero Queen Machinex. Got it. Alright, I mean, he has a really good setup. He also hasn't Pendulum summoned yet. From here, he's going to go ahead and link 3 into the Zeus Ragnarok. From here, he's going to be able to now have a negate for any hand trap And instead of Pendulum Summoning, he is going to go ahead and Fusion Summon off with the Gilgamesh and the Necro Slime to go for the new DDD Fusion that came out in Burst Protocol. I forgot his name, so we can go ahead and look this up here. But this is a really good monster. So it allows you to Fusion Summon by shuffling back materials from the Banished or Grave, I believe. And that allows you to go ahead and fusion to the Genghis. From here, he's going to go ahead and Pendulum Summon, and then Genghis affected Reborn the Land Soldier. Alfred the Divine Sage King, that's his name. I think with the Silver Rocket Dragon, he should have banished that monster instead, but it's irrelevant at this point in time. Now, from here, we're going to see him overlay into the Wave High King Caesar. Then he's going to go ahead and Synchro Summon out into the King Clovis. Clovis is going to Reborn the Land Soldier to go ahead and Synchro into the Siegfried. And now he can go Ragnarok to Reborn the Marksman King Tell, no? I think that would be worth it, but looks like here he's going to use... Is that a second Pendulum Summon? How did he get this off though? Because doesn't Zeus Ragnarok have to pop something first? Yeah, he has to target a DD or Dark Contract first to destroy it to get a second Pendulum. So maybe he did it and I just forgot to see it. But anyways, I guess this allows him to go into the Wave King Caesar and then overlay into the Visor King Machinex. So now he's going to set 2 and then pass. So Rokket opponent is going to go ahead and activate Imperm onto the Wave King Caesar. Chainlink 2 is going to be Radiant Typhoon Vision to go ahead and add an MST since he picked up his deck. Looks like he's doing this in the draw phase. Let's see. I mean, would you hit any of the back row, I guess? Probably. So he is going to go ahead and add MST. And now on resolution, is he activating the MST? Maybe. Does he have a good read? Let's see him. Ooh, Solemn Warning. That's not too bad, right? But how is he going to break this board? Because this is like a lot of interruptions. He has a Spell Trap Negate. The Caesar is... Oh, damn. Evenly matched. But that does get negated. Does he have the second... Oh! 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 Yes! Yes, he does have the second one. Does the opponent have Judgment? Does he have Solemn Accusation? What does he have? Oh, that was nasty. Evenly matched. That's crazy. Oh, and the opponent has no response. He is forced to go ahead and just let that go. Oh my god. Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, well here we have main phase 2. Oh my god, and he has Mitsurugi combo. How do you draw the 1-of in 60? How do you draw 2 evenly matched in 60? I'm sick to my stomach. I think he could have saved the Imperm then if that was the case. Yeah, I wouldn't have even activated it, but maybe he didn't have the other one earlier, because the Imperm could have negated the Zero King Machinex here, but oh well. Saji is going to go ahead and be tributed off the Habikiri, which is going to allow him to search for the Mitsurugi Ritual. Now, the Rokket opponent is going to go ahead and read the Zero King Machinex, which is... it just absorbs monsters by detaching 2 materials or by popping a Dark Contract, right? And it treats that as a material. Now from here, we will see Mitsurugi Ritual be activated, tributing the Habikiri to special summon out the Murakumo, Chainlink 1 Murakumo, Chainlink 2 Habikiri, and unfortunately the Deus King Machinex has to respond to the monster effect on the field, not from anywhere else. So he cannot chain to suck up the Murakumo here, which is a little unfortunate, but what can you do? From here, we're going to see him Ritual Summon out the Habikiri by tributing the Murakumo, and then Murakumo is going to go ahead and follow this up by searching for a Mitsurugi card and then summoning itself back. And this is likely to grab Prayers. Yeah, it's Prayers. Okay. Alright. I mean, he has a really good setup so far. So, can he keep the momentum going? Can he win the duel? Only time will tell. So, now we're going to see him. Yeah, I don't know why he put it in the graveyard. Okay. Now he's going to overlay into the Zombie Vampire, and now he's going to mill 4 monsters, or cards hopefully. So from the DDD opponent side, that's going to be Griffin, Scale Surveyor, Ogre, and Ash, and he will mill Fallen, Nibiru, Dominus, Impulse, and Rokket Tracer. Oh my god, this guy cannot get any more luckier, dude. Rokket Tracer off the top 4? now he's able to combo. Like, what, you pop zombie vampire? Yeah, I mean, this is just, there's no way this is not game, man. Here, he's going to go ahead and grab out the Rocket Loader, which grabs in the Absor Router, special summon the Absor Router, and I mean, he's going into town, boy. Yeah, look at that. Striker Dragon, grab the Boral, the Rocket Boot Sector launch, and then, I mean, what more could you really ask for as a, like, Rocket player? That's nutty. So here, he's going to go Delingers, Absor Router effect to go ahead and search. He has a normal summon, right? No, not at all. So that's going to grab him, the Rocket Caliber. From here, he can special summon the card, but first he's going to go ahead and link off into the Breach Boral, probably. Yep, Breach Boral Dragon effect. He's going to go ahead and add a Rocket Speller Trap. This is likely to add the Boral Reboot. Yeah. Interesting that he kept it going second, but maybe this was his plan all along. Break the board with Evenly and then, you know, continue playing from there. From here, we are going to see the Boot Sector launch activate its effect to special summon... Whoa, hold on. I don't think he can summon both of these, right? Oh, no, wait. The first effect does allow you to summon up to 2. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's actually crazy. What the heck? Okay. I would have not banished this card. I think I would have banished the Big Fusion. What's his name? It is the Dimensional King Arc Crisis, because that one can like actually allow the opponent to come back here. So make sure you guys actually banish the right targets. But anyways, here the Breach Boral summons another copy of Loader. From here, he's going to link off into the Tries Boral Dragon, which is going to get him a Rapid Trigger, Heavy Interlock, or Double Interlock, and that does get the Double Interlock. Double Interlock is now going to go ahead and attempt to fusion summon, this time no bell from the opponent. So that's going to banish the Striker Dragon and the Rocket Loader to go ahead and make, yes, there he is, the new monster, Boral Load Fatal Flare Dragon. When it is fusion summon, you get to add a rocket monster from deck to the hand. And that adds, ooh, what's this? Rocket Detonator. Ooh, so rockets have their own detonator now? Okay. Taking some notes from Ryzeal, I see. From here, Pisty's going to go ahead and summon back out the Delingers Dragon. We're now going to see him link 5 into the Boral and Dragon. Oh yeah, we love to see it. From here, we're going to see the Rocket Detonator special summon itself inherently. And then, let's see. Target to negate, special summon out the Betrays Boral, and then he's going to summon out the Delingers off its own effect. That's going to allow him to link summon into the, what's his name again? Boral Shroud Dragon. Let's see what the detonator does. Target a Dark Dragon monster card in your spell and drop zone. Special summon it, but it cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. Also, you cannot summon from the extra deck anymore, except for Darks. Okay, I mean, that effect's probably only relevant if, you know, God forbid, we get back Borload Savage Dragon, but the ban list did just come out, and we saw no Savage, so may it stay there for good. End phase, Silver Rocket Dragon is going to summon out the Rocket Tracer back and pass. Wow. This guy might be better than Nico Palma. If you know, you know. So let's see. We have a face-up card negate. We have the Boral Reboot. We have the Boral End Dragon as a monster negate. And we have an Unknown, which... Oh, no, wait. We know it. It's Prayers, right? Ooh, good top deck, though. So this is going to be the third Zero Queen Maki next. Interesting. Let's see. The opponent's going to try to respond with a Boral Reboot. Yeah, you cannot do that. Unfortunately, Boral Reboot does say negate the activation and if you do set it, but you cannot set Pendulum Monsters. So here we have our lovely head judge, Alex, also a sometimes assistant head judge at our regionals, and he read the card and then told the opponent, yeah, unfortunately, you cannot negate that. And this, of course, only negates activation, so the Dark Contract is also not going to be negated here at all, unless he uses the Boral Shroud, which he does. So he pops the rocket, and then it stays on the field. Me personally, though, I would have negated the Zero Queen Machinex, but I think this is okay. Land Soldier now is going... Yeah, see, this is why. Like, the Land Soldier follow-up is just really nasty. And then this is going to allow the Zero Queen Machinex to summon itself from the deck, right? Because, let's see. Yeah, Land Soldier can only summon itself by destroying a Dark Contract. So that's a bit of a knowledge diff that the opponent did not have. And is going to bite him a little bit in the ass, but it's okay. On resolution, we see the Murakumo get summoned being Chainlink 2, Zero Queen being Chainlink 1. Zero Queen cannot pop the Boral and Dragon by card effects, I believe. So he has to pop something else on the field. He could do Shroud, but like, does it really matter? I don't think so. The Boral End being a monster negate here is what's really going to seal the deal. Plus, Murakumo negate. So yeah. Looks like the right call is the Boral reboot if he needs to resolve a spell or trap here. But even then, it's not going to work because Murakumo is going to go ahead and ruin his day here. So he's going to set a monster. Unfortunate. And that might be game, I'm not gonna lie. But we can't call it quits yet. So here we see Griffin, Alfred, Clovis, and King Solomon. Go ahead and special summon out by banishing for the King R Crisis. You see, I told you guys, you have to banish the right monsters. And so this is going to go ahead and gain a few effects. I think it's going to be able to run over every monster, get piercing damage. What does the Synchro do? That one does piercing. What does the Exceeds do? It gives it the ability to inflict damage equal to the opponent's monster's attack. So, yeah. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and, because these are effects that are granted to it after the fusion summon, that does mean that the Boral and Dragon gets to negate it. So, yeah. Unfortunately, he is not going to have the best of time here with this monster. He gets to run over like 2 cards, but that's really about it. So let's see. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Oh wait, hold on. If this card is special summon, yeah, that is an effect that activates. So he had to chain to it. Awesome. Can attack all opponent's monsters each, and if it's destroyed, you can place it in the pendulum zone. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's not a condition that gets applied like Kali Yuga. This is an actual effect to negate all effects of the face-up monster the opponent currently controls. So, Silver Rokket would be negated by the Dimensional King Arc Crisis. So, yeah. In my opinion, if he had known just to like banish this monster, he would have just won. But hey, what can you do? So from here, he looks at the Dead Ash Blossom in his hand. Did he pass turn after drawing? That would be kind of unfortunate. But at this point, the monsters on the opponent's field are all negated, right? So like, it's not like he'll have the easiest time to out this. He could go ahead and make an SP Little Knight, right? I mean, that's... No. This monster is negated. Oh, no, wait. You know what? It was negated by the Boral End now. Yeah, never mind. So, Battle Phase, summon out the Boral End, attack, switch the monster to defense, and that is game. So, yeah, that is tough, dude. He could have also Murakumo negated because it was, like, the only monster on the field and the only card in the opponent's hand, I believe. Unless he took that Ash Blossom back after he said it. But yeah, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this duel. I sure did. So, Rockets, who would have thought? 2026. If you want to play exciting tournaments just like this one, please head on over to Epik Cards and Games and Hearst, Texas, where we host advanced tournaments every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday night at 7 p.m. We hope to see you there. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and have a wonderful day.